Hey, what's up guys? JamesonWolff here from JamesonWolff Fitness Systems. Today I just wanted to show you a quick, cool tool that I got for my weightlifting. And these are the Lockjaw Pros. These go on the Olympic bars and they hold the plates tightly to the bar itself. So if you've ever done heavy deadlifts before and where you are dropping the weight or allowing the weight to hit the floor constantly and there's a fair amount of weight on the bar, you tend to get a sliding action from most collars where they get a big space between the plate and the collar itself, and then they wiggle around and it's really awkward and then they can get unbalanced. And it's really a hassle. If you're doing Olympic lifts too, with bumper plates and whatnot, it can get really a real pain. So I went to Fitness Town and got these Lockjaw Pros. You get them for about 40 bucks, but definitely worth the money so far. I've, with all my clients here lifting heavy and bashing it to the ground, I found that these do a really good job at grabbing onto the bar without marking the bar as well. I think there are like dog bone collars and things like that some people use, but I really like the Lockjaw Pros because they have a rubber grip on them that doesn't mark up the bar, and it seems to keep it on there quite a bit of friction. So they just basically slide on like this, right up tight, and then they lock down. You will hear a click. And they have this red little tab here. The Pro version has the red tab because sometimes with wear and tear they get a little bit loose and they flick off. But here, I can't actually, until I push that red one down at the same time, and then it opens up. So this is a really good option. Sometimes I use clamps and whatnot, like these guys, for a real quick release, which is kind of nice because instead of having to slide it on, I can have a certain amount of plates on here and then just pop it on from the side. Where the Lockjaw Pros, I actually have to slide from the end and then bring it tight. But these are not going to be as effective as this for sure. Other ones are the usual spring clamps and stuff like that, and I just find those ones are really weak. So what I'll do is I'll change the camera view and I'll just give you a little test of what I'm talking about and how much force, how much friction this actually gives against it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is tilt it up and just see how much friction the collar actually puts on the bar itself to keep the plates from sliding. As you can see, this is a 45-pound plate, so not super heavy on it, but you can tell that it has a pretty good grip on it. And if I jostle it, you can tell that it's not going anywhere. Now I'm not going to stand on it and try to force it to slide, but as you can see, it's pretty good for 45 pounds. Not that you're ever going to be putting the bar in that position anyways, but it's pretty good. Alright, so just to give a comparison with the normal clamps that I used to use, and these are probably closer to the spring clamp ones as well. It's probably not going to hold as easy. As you can see, not much grip at all. So, quite a good comparison. Anyways, try this out. Try these out, and I think you'll like the benefit from them. Ciao.